Brandon Gunn with my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Titans in this matchup. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they can get some one-on-ones in the passing game. Maybe identify some situation where they can swing the ball to the backs in space. Even find some spots where they just want to play some old-fashioned power football. As one of the most successful coaches in the league told us once, the definition of balanced offense, that means you can do what you want when you want to, not necessarily just running it 50% of the time and throwing it the same percentage.
Into the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They're led out by last season's comeback player of the year. In his third season now, it's Joe Burrow.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
Here's Burrow to throw right away. He rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Titans will take over possession here up at the 44.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
Now Patterson to start the drive. The numbers for him from a week ago. 8 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers, but certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. From just shy of midfield, Willis. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. So, Charles, this, game number 2 in the NFL career, this rookie quarterback, his guys took the loss in the opener. And when asked after that game by reporters how he did, he was pretty curt. He said, not well. What did you see?
Well, first and foremost, I loved his answer to the media because he was being honest. And those veterans in the locker room, they're looking at him to see how he's going to handle things, and they like the fact that he's not blaming other people because I thought he struggled. The only thing that's going to help him, though, reps. No matter how many big games you played in college, how well you do in practice, the reps in the real games, that's when you begin to grow as a quarterback.
On second down, a run with Patterson. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 28. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. Well, this defense for the Bills, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd said, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
Willis on 3rd and 1. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Going on 4th down, here's Willis. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there,
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Raekwon McMillan able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. A big play here for Buffalo. 42 yards. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big pickup of 38. Well, for a tight end, he can definitely motor, and he shows off the wheels there after the catch as he's able to shake free.
Yeah, and we see this so often. There's excellent coverage downfield, so the quarterback makes a nice decision. Just flip it out to the flat and see what the running back can do. Plenty of space to roam, and he turns it into a big play.
Now Jones. Then he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Aaron Jones, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw, Willis. He completes it to Julio Jones. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. The Titans had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And what doubly stings for them, CD, they lose week 1 at home, and now here on the road week 2. So it's certainly not a must-win, but boy, you hate to start a season with 2 straight losses.
Yeah, because you sort of feel like you're playing from behind right from the beginning. And that can really mess with your confidence. Plus, if you get to 0-2, here come the articles, here comes the sports talk shows, pointing out the small percentage of teams that make the playoffs after they begin a season 0-2.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Straight ahead, Patterson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Julio Jones' year in Tennessee never really got going as he continued to battle injuries that followed him over from Atlanta. He believes he still has a couple of big seasons left in his career, and one more of those could see him climb into the top 10 or even the top 5 all-time in receiving yards.
To the air on first down, here's Willis. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Slot man moves right. Looking to throw again on second down. Willis. That's once again complete to Chark. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 18. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play cornerback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play.
And you can just see that whole play developing. That's where, as a defender, you just lock in on your target and say, I'm not even thinking about breaking stride. I'm running straight for the belt buckle because where it goes, that's where you find his body, and he's able to get in there and make a great play.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. The tight end Henry here in motion. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
The Bills bring out a couple of extra defensive backs to defend this third down play.
Yeah, they're going dime. The tight end Henry here in motion. 18 Willis will look to throw it. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. Then it's a Titans touchdown. Cordero Patterson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Bills getting set to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A big play here for Buffalo, 47 yards.
Oh, I think we all understand his disappointment. Didn't quite get to the end zone, and you know it's just got to be tough to see a yard line underneath you after a play like that. Still, all in all, a huge play, and now they're set up 1st and goal at the 1.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
11 MP.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
11, 12.
They'll try again with Jones. And this time he is in. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. Now Willis on 1st and 10. Got a man, that's Lazard. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Willis looking to throw on 1st down. And Lazard's got it again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Willis on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Our game, the Titans and Bills, the first of 2 on this Monday night in Week 2. We'll see the Vikings and Eagles set to kick off in the nightcap right around 8:30 Eastern. Stay tuned for that. Again to throw, Willis on 2nd down.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David.
And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. He finds Wilson.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
Here we go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Going right back to Wilson.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Garrett Wilson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. From the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
Last play of the half, Willis.
And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Sometimes when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On 2nd and 9, Willis. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Adrian Amos with a pick. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing again on second down.
Willis.
He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
First and 10, it's Patterson.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Second down throw coming by Willis.
Throw left side complete.
That's Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Willis with it on 3rd and 1.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Burrow, set up to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Here's Michael Pilardi now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
This returnable for Bird.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be Titan football.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception. So we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
Hey, Pat. 7
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Willis.
Complete to Jones.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now Willis on 3rd down.
He'll find Jones again, complete.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st and 10, it's Willis. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Willis to throw. Delivers the pass to Rager on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Right back to the air again with Willis.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Come on. Hey.
They'll go. It's Patterson.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down convert. Back now in Buffalo. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
The tight end Henry here in motion.
18 Rattler. 19 tight. 18 Pioneer.
Back to throw, Willis.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Cordero Patterson with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Bills going to take over again on offense.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Burrow's throw into the hands of Turner.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Burrow looking to pass. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 34 yards that time.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still buttons away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Arnold. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Bills will move the chains. Now Burrow. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Dan Arnold, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills are on their way to a 2-0 start.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
To throw again on second down. Willis. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. To the air on first down. Here's Willis. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Again to throw, Willis on second down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
Willis is going to throw once more.
He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
First and 10, Willis.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
Patterson will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The fourth quarter touchdown there. Back to a two-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Taking it about the 1. On the return, Deontay Hardy. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
11 MT, 11 Thomas, 11.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
Here we go.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Stop.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll go again to Jones. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Up the middle, Jones. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
Well, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one.
Here we go. Here we go.
Well, things started off exciting this one. Had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles.
Yeah.